It's a collaboration work with new people who have different concepts. We don't have the same age, but I do feel like we have the same age in the mind. The story about Duchamp is when I went to visit him, and at a certain point I'm talking about pieces which are totally dematerialized. And he looks at me and he says, "Mais vous vendez du vent. You are selling wind." It's a French expression, you know, where you are selling nothing, right? He wrote, "La vente de vent est l'event de Venet." So in 2 seconds, he created that sentence using the letters of my name.
The challenge in this project was to capture the magnitude of Bernar's sculptures along with the elegance of his drawings and paintings.
What can we do in the digital space in this new reality to push forward things that Bernar has never done before? We have taken Bernar's systematic work over time and we've put it into an algorithm. The algorithm is an extension of Bernar's mind.
The idea of this particular piece is actually that people can play around, you know? They can just do what they want with it. It's like a Mikado kind of thing. And again, you see Chance is doing the job.
Shiva, how can you make all this chaos work with algorithms?
So that's the beauty of working with Bernar and taking his practice into the generative art scene, because his practice has revolved around randomness since the 60s, and randomness is at the core of generative art. We just started to get the angle right, working with angles at different degrees and different thicknesses. Then we moved on to composing the angles in different ways. These are indicative of Bernar's wall reliefs, where he would put 2 angles on a wall together. It's the exploration of the line in different ways, because the angle is a broken line, if I remember correctly.
That's how I define it. Straight line, broken line, so you have an angle, and then a curved one, it's the arc, yes. And then the free one, the indeterminate line.
Next, we begin to compose some freestanding angles. As you can see, some amazing sculptures at Bernar's home and studio. Then we introduce some textures.
Colors and texture that I would never dare using in my sculpture, but here it's very normal, natural, it's a proposition, it's a possibility. Why don't we do it?
The textures that are being generatively created act as an ode to his work in coal or his work with mathematical notation.
To the later stages of the project, we started to combine all of the elements together along with a physics environment, physics taking over and angles dropping and spreading across the ground.
There is no gravity, you have to imply gravity and different forces, while in reality it's given.
We randomly choose a weight between 1,000 and 10,000 kilograms per angle, and we also play with gravity.
Incredible. You just make the rules and you get what you want.
The algorithm is also the art.
Working with Bernar has pushed me to think outside of aesthetic beauty and things that I would have considered what really could mean art into a different realm.
He's just relentless, so he can't stop making, moving, doing, creating, bringing people together, and constantly reinvent himself.
Everything that he's always done has been to move forward the definition of art. That, for me, was a powerful influence in my own art and in my own career, and for this project as a whole, to say, how am I having that influence on art?
I'm just jealous, because for me it's a lot of work to do that, and for him he just plays around, you know, and he gets a million of variations.
It's actually hundreds of hours of work.
Very easy. It only took 6 months.
Yeah.